So, I guess you're really not leaving this home, huh? Yes, you would be correct in assuming I am indeed the last spirit that is trapped within this home. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Daisuke Nakamura. If you've been keeping track of our relations to her, I'm sure you can figure it out by now. I am Nakamura's father. I'm not sure how to put this, but my presence here, today at least, doesn't bring much value. The others have told you almost all there is to say about my daughter. There isn't much more to say either, and that's coming from her father. Kiro, Keita, and Shirogane all told me what they told you. I must say, for them only having partial memory of their lives, they sure remember some aspects of Nakamura in great detail. They also didn't give you any false information, surprisingly. I was willing to bet that Kiro would slip up and tell something that is not true. I'm sure you've heard it mentioned by one of them. The spirit that remembers everything. Well, that would be me. It was just me at first. No other spirits when I first died. Me and my daughter actually lived in this house together, you know? Me, her, and Shirogane. She was taking care of me. I wasn't very mobile at the time. I could barely take care of myself due to a condition I had. I suggested she should just put me in a nursery home, but she absolutely refused to. So I ended up living with her for the last years of my life. I always felt so bad about that. I told her that I wanted to thank her in some way, but she always responded that me being alive was all she really needed. She was such a sweet girl. She didn't deserve everything that has happened to her. I remember the day my grandchild disappeared. Shirogane and I were in the house at the time, and Nakamura went to pick up her child from school. Shirogane got a call. He suddenly starts screaming and puts his phone on speaker, only for me to hear that their child had ran away from school, and whereabouts were unknown. Shirogane rushed out of the home to go look with Nakamura. I wanted to go with them, but I just wasn't able to. If I have any regrets, it's not being able to look for my grandchild when my child needed me most. I heard that Shirogane said that Nakamura wasn't the same after their child went missing, but that's not entirely true. There's something all three spirits have in common. Every single one of them was killed in this home. When her child went missing, Nakamura actually recovered from the loss. It took a few years, but she recovered. And then, I died due to a heart attack. I woke up in this home, seeing my own body on the floor. Shirogane was trying to perform CPR, and Nakamura was crying her eyes out. That image will forever haunt me. The look of despair on her face as her husband called 911, saying someone had died. It will forever stick with me. I can say with confidence, it was at that moment Nakamura changed. Because I witnessed it all. I witnessed her transition into insanity, losing two people, the two people she cherished the most. That was too much for her to handle. Of course it was. Such a wonderful girl that had a nice upbringing. Suddenly losing two of the people she cared most for? Anyone would go insane after that. Let me tell you something. If Nakamura's luck wasn't on her side the day you moved in, you would be dead where you are standing right now. What I mean by that, you will find out soon enough. I must cut this visit short. I know it hasn't been long since I appeared, and I didn't really tell you anything interesting. But due to circumstances, I have to leave as soon as I can. You know, as soon as I talked to you just a few minutes ago, I realized it. Why, Nakamura sold the house to you. We don't have much time, and I'm sure you know what's coming. After all, you can't shake this sense of nostalgia. Isn't that right? You may have forgotten who you are, but I certainly haven't. Isn't that right, my sweet grandchild, Akira Nakamura? Have you thought about the choice that you'll have to make? Time is running out.